Hi guys, it's AlphaBlue here, and let's quickly go over EURUSD and what we're likely going to expect today. So this is euro dollar on the 30 minutes time frame. And by the way, EURUSD did exactly as I forecasted yesterday. If you've not watched yesterday's video, I'll put the video on the screen right here or at the end of this video so you can watch it. So yesterday I was predicting that EURUSD will take out this high right here and then probably react off this supply zone right here, because as you can see, this was a very strong supply zone that pushed price down, and then we now started having this like correction. So when I saw this happen, I already knew that market was going to, this was just like an inducement before market would tap into the supply zone. So I just waited for price to, come down, take out some liquidity before I buy. So I actually took a buy yesterday around this point. I was targeting this other block right here. I was targeting this other block. I was trying to buy from this other block. Well, price never really came into the other block. So I set my limit around here, but I still market executed around here. So what happened was that I saw this is actually the liquidity right about here. This is actually the liquidity, right? This was actually liquidity. So what price did was that I saw price spike down, this candle right here, this particular bullish candle, as you can see, it spiked down, took out this liquidity, then pushed to the upside and broke structure and changed character. So when I saw this thing, I wasn't okay. When I saw this, I was like, fine, this could still be like an inducement before price will come back and then tap into this other block and push up to the upside. But when price came back, I saw it on lower time frame, on the 5 minute, 3 minute, that price was already leaving. Price was pushing away. So I just jumped into the trade, put my stop loss below, and then it moved into profit, took out this high as expected. But the thing is, I didn't take this sell trade, this sell move. That's the truth. And why? Because this happened during FOMC, and I didn't want to trade the news. I just wanted to wait and see what will happen. But there's a particular trading strategy that I used to trade the news, and I still didn't enter with that strategy. I guess because I wasn't so much interested. I was because the last time I did that, I lost like a lot of money on that strategy. I think probably because uh, I didn't manage my risks properly, and then I didn't actually look at the news properly. But the strategy is very simple. You wait for the news to be released, you wait for the data to be released. If the data goes in favor of one direction very strongly, like in this scenario now, you see that the data was good for the sales. The data was good for dollar. So dollar was very strong. That's why Euro USD is selling. So when you see the sales very hard like this, all you need to do is to wait for price to correct. Then you jump into the sales and you risk 1%, 0.5% of your accounts, have your stop loss at 10 to 15 or 20 pips, then you enter the trade. So that's the strategy basically. So I could have entered around this area right here. You see, this is the drop down, this is the strong push, then we saw price correct. If I go to the 5 minutes, you see what I'm talking about. So this is it right here. You see, after this very strong push, you usually most of the times price will correct a bit. When price corrects, then it will now continue in that direction. It will now continue in that direction because obviously sellers are more in the market. Sellers are more in this market. And the fundamental event that just occurred, the news is in favor of the sales. So you shouldn't, there's no who will be buying this market. If you're buying this market, you're just trying to lose money. You get. But to be honest, I didn't get into the sales. Probably because I had already made money for the day. I didn't want to give back. And then at the same time, the memory of the loss I took the other day, because the other day I was so confident, I just stacked my positions and then price went against me and I was in a heavy loss. But then that's just it. Sometimes just let it go, I beg. Anyways, but for today, let's look at what I'm expecting today. Now, if you look at this market, you see that the market is pushing to the downside, right? The market has been bearish for a very long time. And if you look at this, the big moves are to the downside. That means that we have more institutional flow of like sellers. The institutional flow is more to the downside. That means the institutions, the big boys, hedge funds, they are more interested in the sales because look right here, look this very strong push. It's institutions that do this, right? Me and you cannot sell and move the market like this. Right here, the same thing here, the same thing here, and here again. So it means that in this market, we're just going down, we're going down. So today, right now, after yesterday's FOMC, after the data that was released favoring the downside of Euro USD and the market structure of Euro USD, I want to be looking for link sales throughout this week. So today, Thursday, tomorrow, Friday, I'll be interested in sales. But of course, you react. You still watch the price and see what it does. Not that you just stick to one buyer as you get. But as for today, though, intraday today, I'm going to be looking for sales. I'm actually waiting for price to come to a discount. Then I sell. So I'm not waiting for it to go on to come all the way here. Or anyway, I'm just actually waiting to see price take out some internal liquidity around here. When it does that, then I jump into the trade. Well, I'll have to wait for confirmations though. So this is the first liquidity area I've marked out. And if you go to, I think 5 minutes, right? Yeah, 5 minutes, you see that there's another block here, right? There's another liquidity right here, other block right here. So I'm just going to be waiting to see Euro USD give me its footprint, before I jump into it. So we may see it come here, tap into this other block, then sell, right? And then I'm just going to be looking for 50 pips in the market today. Then, or it may come here before it sells. So this is what we're likely to see on Euro USD today. Well, I mean, it's a seller's market. We should all be looking for sales today. If you go to the higher time frame though, like weekly, you see that it's at a critical point. It has just taken out this low. So usually when the market takes out a low like this, it's almost like it has cleared liquidity and then it will first of all push up before it continues selling. But I don't think we are going to see that this week, right? Because of the selling pressure. I don't think we are going to see market buy this week. At least it should close off the week like heavily in the sales. Then probably next week we now look to at least correct it a bit before it continues to sell. But it's a very bearish market. I mean, so that is just it. That is what I'm expecting on Euro USD today. Let's see what the market does. Let's see how it goes. That is it. So this is the 4-hour order block that I also marked out right here. Let's just see how it goes. But definitely, at least we should see a little correction to the upside before market continues to sell. We should see that at least. Then let's look at GBP USD. So GBP USD is similar thing, the same thing. The same thing. Just wait to see price come up a bit, then we sell it. Same thing. Similar stuff. So that's pretty much it today for Euro USD. I hope you found value in this. Please, if you love this video, if you like what you just watched, kindly like the video and share to your friends. And also hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. So cheers, guys. See you in the next one.